Today's lesson focuses on backing. As we all know, backing is a crucial skill that drivers perform every day. We are not going to be successful in our jobs unless we've mastered the ability to back safely. Many of us, maybe you, have been backing up trucks for years, and you may be thinking that there's not much left to learn or to review. But if backing is so routine, then why is it the cause of the largest number of truck driving accidents? Let's start by reviewing some of the basic rules and principles of backing that you need to keep in mind. You've heard most of these before, but maybe you don't think about them as much as you should, and maybe you'll pick up a point or two that you hadn't thought about. The second is goal. Get out and look. This is always a best practice. Look for items in your backing path. This includes items on the ground, to the sides, as well as overhead. So, before you back into any spot, you should get out of your truck, using 3 points of contact, of course, and walk to the back of your truck and see what's there. Then take a thorough look at where you're going to be backing into. Remember to look up, too. Look overhead to see if there are any signs, trees, wires, canopies, or suspended lights in your path. Does the roof line extend from the building you are backing towards? Is the doorway you are backing to covered by a canopy? Walk in the direction you'll be driving and take a look at the surface you'll be backing over. Are there any objects, holes, or bumps in your backing route? The third is to use a spotter. Using a reliable spotter is a great advantage for the straight truck driver. If you have a helper or you are partnered with someone where you work, this person can be your best defense against a fixed object collision while backing or pulling into tight spaces. However, it is a good idea to get out and look together, even when you have a spotter. By getting out, you can assess the hazards and show the spotter where you need him to focus and how he should communicate to you. Also, before you begin backing with spotter assistance, establish communication signals so that you both understand the directions you are giving. For example, a closed fist would be the signal to stop. It is also a must that you, as the driver, can always see the spotter clearly. If your spotter goes out of view, you must stop immediately until the spotter is back into you and you can see the signals clearly. Remember, as the driver, the responsibility is still yours. Having someone who is unfamiliar with your vehicle or the location helping you back up could still be a risk. Take your time and use g.o.a.l as often as necessary. The fourth guideline is to back slowly. Let the truck do all the work. Put it in reverse gear and stay completely off the throttle. If you are backing on an incline, use the minimum amount of throttle necessary and be very light on the pedal. Remember, the slower you go, the more time that's going to give you to make corrections. If you start to get out of position, you'll have that much more time to turn the wheel and make a correction. And if you stay off the throttle and don't ride the clutch, then your truck won't be lurching either. If you give your truck a lot of throttle in reverse, it tends to start bucking and hopping, and you kind of lose your vision out of the mirrors. So just go as slow as you can whenever you're backing into a dock.